Good morning, welcome back. Appreciate you joining me again for the continuation of the book of Numbers. But before we begin, Father, as I read and receive your word, may it deeply be rooted in me, so when difficulty comes, it will be your word that encourages and strengthens me. So we're going to go into chapter 27 today, where we're going to begin. The daughters of Zelophehad. One day a petition was presented by the daughters of Zelophehad, Mala, Noah, Hoglah, Milcah, and Tirzah. Their father, Zelophehad, was a son of Hepher, son of Gilead, son of Machir, son of Manasseh, son of Joseph. These women went and stood before Moses, Eleazar the priest, the tribal leaders, and the entire community at the entrance of the tabernacle. Our father died in the wilderness without leaving any sons, they said, but he was not among Korah's followers, who rebelled against the Lord. He died because of his own sin. Why should the name of our father disappear just because he had no sons? Give us property along with the rest of our relatives. So Moses brought their case before the Lord, and the Lord replied to Moses, The daughters of Zelophehad are right. You must give them an inheritance of land along with their father's relatives. Assign them the property that would have been given to their father. Moreover, announce this to the people of Israel. If a man dies and has no sons, then give his inheritance to his daughters. And if he has no daughters, turn his inheritance over to his brothers. If he has no brothers, give his inheritance to his father's brothers. But if his father has no brothers, pass on his inheritance to the nearest relative in his clan. The Israelites must observe this as a general legal requirement, just as the Lord commanded Moses. Joshua chosen to lead Israel. One day the Lord said to Moses, Climb to the top of the mountain east of the river, and look out over the land I have given the people of Israel. After you have seen it, you will die as Aaron your brother did. For you both rebelled against my instructions in the wilderness of Zin. When the people of Israel rebelled, you failed to demonstrate my holiness to them at the waters. These are the waters of Meribah and Kadesh in the wilderness of Zin. Then Moses said to the Lord, O Lord, the God of spirits of all living things, please appoint a new leader for the community. Give them someone who will lead them to battle, so the people of the Lord will not be like sheep without a shepherd. The Lord replied, Take Joshua son of Nun, who has a spirit in him, and lay your hands on him. Present him to Eleazar the priest before the whole community, and publicly commission him with the responsibility of leading the people. Transfer your authority to him, so the whole community of Israel will obey him. When direction from the Lord is needed, Joshua will stand before Eleazar the priest, who will determine the Lord's will by means of sacred lots. This is how Joshua and the rest of the community of Israel will discover what they should do. So Moses did as the Lord commanded and presented Joshua to Eleazar the priest and the whole community. Moses laid his hands on him and commissioned him his responsibility as the Lord had commanded through Moses. Chapter 28, the daily offerings. The Lord said to Moses, Give these instructions to the people of Israel. The offerings you present to me by fire on the altar are my food, and they are very pleasing to me. See to it that they are brought at the appointed times and offered according to my instructions. Say to them, When you present your daily whole burnt offering to the Lord, you must offer 2 one-year-old male lambs with no physical defects. One lamb will be sacrificed in the morning and the other in the evening. With each lamb, you must offer a grain offering of 2 quarts of choice flour mixed with 1 quart of olive oil. This is the regular burnt offering ordained at Mount Sinai. An offering made by fire, very pleasing to the Lord. Along with it, you must present the proper drink offering, consisting of 1 quart of fermented drink with each lamb, poured in the holy place as an offering to the Lord. Offer the second lamb in the evening with the same grain offering and drink offering. It too is an offering made by fire, very pleasing to the Lord. The Sabbath offerings. On the Sabbath day, sacrifice 2 one-year-old male lambs with no physical defects. They must be accompanied by a grain offering of 3 quarts of choice flour mixed with olive oil, and a drink offering. This is the whole burnt offering to be presented each Sabbath day, in addition to the regular daily burnt offering and its accompanying drink offering. The monthly offerings. On the first day of each month, present an extra burnt offering to the Lord of 2 young bulls, 1 ram, a 7-year-old, 1-year-old, and 7 one-year-old lambs, all with no physical defects. These will accompany by grain offerings of choice flour mixed with olive oil, 5 quarts with each bull, 3 quarts with the ram, and 2 quarts with each lamb. This burnt offering must be presented by fire, and it will be very pleasing to the Lord. You must also give a drink offering with each sacrifice, 2 quarts of wine with each bull, 2.5 pints for the ram, and 1 quart for each lamb. Present this monthly burnt offering on the first day of each month throughout the year. Also, on the first day of each month, you must offer 1 male goat for a sin offering to the Lord. This is in addition to the regular daily burnt offering and its accompanying drink offering. Offerings for the Passover. On the appointed day, in early spring, you must celebrate the Lord's Passover. On the following day, a joyous 7-day festival will begin, but no bread made with yeast may be eaten. On the first day of the festival, you must call a sacred assembly of the people. None of your regular work may be done on that day. You must present as a burnt offering to the Lord 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and a 7-year-old male lamb, all with no physical defects. This will be accompanied by grain offerings of choice flour mixed with olive oil. 5 quarts with each bull, 3 quarts with the ram, and 2 quarts with each of the 7 lambs. You must also offer a male goat as a sin offering to make atonement for yourselves. You will present these offerings in addition to your regular morning sacrifices. On each of the 7 days of the festival, this is how you will prepare the food offerings to be presented by fire. Very pleasing to the Lord. These will be offered in addition to the regular whole burnt offerings and drink offerings. On the 7th day of the festival, you must call another holy assembly of the people. None of your regular work may be done on that day. Offerings for the Festival of Harvest. On the first day of the Festival of Harvest, you must present the first of your new grain to the Lord. You must call a holy assembly of the people. None of your regular work may be done on that day. A special whole burnt offering will be offered that very day, very pleasing to the Lord. It will consist of 2 young bulls, 1 ram, and 7 one-year-old male lambs. These will be accompanied by grain offerings of choice flour mixed with olive oil, 5 quarts with each bull, 3 quarts with the ram, and 2 quarts with each of the 7 lambs. Also, offer 1 male goat to make atonement for yourselves. These burnt offerings, along with their drink offerings, and in addition to the regular daily burnt offering and its accompanying grain offering, be sure that all the animals you sacrifice have no physical defects. Well, thank you for joining me today. I greatly appreciate you listening, and I will see you tomorrow to continue. Have a wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.